I'm Scott Flowers with Cloud Ninjas. Today we're here to continue our series on the Dell PowerEdge R230 server. In this video we're going to specifically focus on RAID. Let's get going. Hey, thanks for stopping by today to learn a little bit more about the Dell PowerEdge R230 server. Do us a favor, if you find anything that helps you in this video, click that like and smash that subscribe. All right, let's hop in. This video will be specifically dedicated to RAID. So what we're going to do in the video is we're going to go over the compatible types of RAID, and we're going to put up a chart to compare the types so that you can figure out, hey, which RAID is the best for me. Then we're going to show you how to physically install the RAID card, and then we're going to show you step-by-step instructions on how to configure RAID 5. So yes, there'll be a lot going on, so let's get into the good stuff. All right, well, let's go over the compatible types of RAID. So first things first, let's talk about the form factors, and then we'll break down which RAID controllers are actually accepted, and we'll compare their caches, their RAID levels that they can go to. We'll compare if they're hardware, software, all that good stuff. So first things first, this is a mini mono RAID controller. It's very, very common in the 13th and 14th gen. Your 630, your 730, 730XD, your 640, 740, 740XD, all of them take the mini mono, again, very common. Unfortunately, it does not work with your R230. So the mini mono, it's out. Okay, so let's put that to the side. Well, this is one of your front loaders. If you're buying new Dell servers, this might be what you've seen in the last couple of years, because this will work for, say, your 15th gen. So if you wanted to throw this into like an R6515, for instance, this is what you would use, but not going to work for your R230. So this is out. Well, what RAID works? PCIe. That's it. You're going to have a PCIe RAID controller, and there's several types of PCIe RAID controller, but that's it. And you need to make sure you have the one that the plugs are closer up. There's some that the plugs are further back. This is a small box. They won't work. So you got to get the plugs or the connectors that are closer down here. So again, it's a little bit confusing sometimes, and if you go to our website and you order from us, we will make sure you get the RAID controller that you need. But again, the plugs closer up, PCIe, that's going to be the form factor you need. Let's throw up our compatibility chart. First things first, we have our S130, which is a software-based RAID, which is great for a lot of things, but if you need a hardware RAID, you can go to your H730, H730P, H330, H830. There's a bunch of different great cards, but those are going to be all of your compatible cards. And if you want to pause it here, again, you can see the RAID levels, the cache, the drive speeds, your gen, just everything that you really kind of want. And then you can pick which one you want. We use the H730 quite a bit, and the H730P, that's kind of what we go with. But those are your compatible RAID controllers. All right, now that we know a little bit more about the types of compatible RAID controllers, let's show you how to install it. But before we do, I'm going to grab my ESD gear. Be right back.
Hey, this is Mason with Cloud Ninjas, and today I'm going to show you how to install a RAID card in your Dell PowerEdge R230 server. So first things first, we're going to set our RAID card to the side. Go ahead and pop open this latch and lift up the lid just like any other server you've been in before. Now, as you can see while looking in the server, we're going to put this RAID card in the riser located right here. Then this cable is actually going to connect to the RAID card, and then it goes all the way to our drive right here. And then that'll be how you connect the cable to the RAID slot. First things first, we're going to go ahead and lift this riser out of the server. So you're going to go ahead and pull up this blue tab right back here, and you're just going to use these indentions on this riser to lift it up, and then there you go. Now you've safely removed the riser, and our RAID card's going to sit right here in this slot. But the first things we're going to do is we're going to grab this bracket and just simply pull it out and set it to the side. We're going to make sure that this cable that's labeled A gets connected to the port that is also labeled A on the RAID card. Go ahead and push that in. And so now we're going to take our riser, we're going to just take a little look at it. And as you can see, that this RAID card is simply just going to slide right into the PCIe slot right here. All right, and as you can see that this is where we're going to actually slot this RAID card in. We're going to make sure that these leads match up with the PCIe slot, especially with that notch in the middle. You want to make sure it's lined up so that way you're not damaging any of the leads. So just use the bracket as a guide. Go ahead and slot that in, gently just push it in and make sure that it's connected and it's all the way in. We're making sure that the bracket is flushed with the riser. And there we go, just making sure that it's in there. So now you have the RAID card installed into the riser. We can go ahead and attach it back onto the motherboard, just making sure that these two ends match up with the back here. And right here is where there's a peg, and you're going to make sure that it goes inside this hole in the riser, and that'll be also useful whenever you're installing the riser back into the motherboard. And so there you go. Now that we have that pushed in, we can go ahead and do a little cable management here, just making sure that this RAID cable is out of the way, making sure that these cables are underneath these little tabs on right here by the back plane. And there you go. That's how you install your RAID card into your Dell PowerEdge R230 server.
All right, so now that we've seen the different RAID options, we've seen how to install the RAID cards, we're going to actually figure out how to configure it. So on the boot screen menu, you're going to want to click Control R, and this is going to take you to the actual RAID screen, also known as the virtual disk management. When you get to the virtual disk management screen, the first thing that you're going to want to do is actually select the RAID card. In this case, it's going to be the H330. So we're going to click the H330 there. It's going to give you a couple of different options when we select it. We're going to hit Clear Config, because that's the first thing you want to do is get rid of the old configuration to set up a new one. It's going to give you the warning message. We're just going to click Yes because we want to clear it. We're going to go back into our H330, so we're going to click on it again. The same options are going to pop up. This time we're going to hit Create New VD. Under this, we're going to go to the RAID level that you want to select. What we want for this option is we're going to do RAID 5. Of course, you can click whatever you want here. After you've selected your RAID level, you need to pick the disk that you want to add to it. So we're going to select the individual disk, and you see the X popping up on the left there. So after we select the individual disks, you can come in and add a name if you want. Click Advanced. Under Advanced, you're going to go to Initialize. You want to initialize this, and it will give you a warning message that's going to destroy the current data. Click Yes if that's okay. Click OK. Click OK again. Click OK again. And that's what we're doing right now is a bunch of OKs. And after we've done all the OKs and it's given us all the messages, you've actually now configured your RAID. It wasn't that difficult to do. You just need to follow a few strategic steps. You can see there it's showing that it's at a RAID 5. We want to exit, so click OK. And then when you boot it back up, you can check it as well by going back into the same screen by hitting Control R and getting into the to the RAID screen to make sure everything is still good. So thanks for stopping by today. Learn a little bit more about how to configure the RAID on your server. Do us a favor, if you think this video useful, click that like, smash that subscribe. We custom build them here. We'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Please do us a favor, email us at sales@cloudninja.com. That's sales@cloudninja.com. Or if you're just looking for any spares, RAID, CPUs, RAM drives, etc., we'd love to help you out. Thanks for stopping by. Take care, guys.